with Quiet Waters Farm and Craft. So I figured I would let you guys see how I make my spaghetti sauce. Now this year we had a humongous garden, so many tomatoes, so I made so many things, and one of the things I made was some tomato sauce. So I didn't make it into spaghetti sauce, I just made tomato sauce because I was throwing and going, you know, had to get it all done. So I'm going to show you how I make mine, and all of this stuff you can buy at the store. You don't have to have it homegrown. So either way, what you want to do, whether you just want to buy this spaghetti sauce or if you want to just be a unique person like me and actually make it yourself. So I'm going to show you what I do. Alright, let me get set up here. Alright, so I have 1.5 pounds of hamburger. We have a family of 5. And I also have 3 cups of water here. I'm going to turn that on high and get it boiling. And I got this on a medium heat. Now to this, I'm going to add 1 pint of tomato sauce. Okay. Homemade. So much better. You heard me say it a million times. Homemade is so much better. Okay. To that, I'm going to add some basil. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of basil. 1 tablespoon of parsley. Now this is optional. You can add 1 little teeny tiny, like 6-ounce thing of tomato paste, but since I made my own, I actually put the paste that I got out of that into every one of my tomato sauces, so it does have it in there, so I don't ever add it, but that's completely up to you. You can add another 6, like a little 6-ounce can. It'll make it a little bit thicker. Okay. Then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon, get this lid thing off here, maybe, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of chili powder, put a little pep in our step here, it's more like a 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm only adding the sugar because it's going to help with the bite of the tomato. That's why I only add 1 tablespoon. Try not to add too much. Alright, then we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. And a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, the only other thing that I'm going to add to this that I haven't got chopped up is I'm going to add 1 small white onion. Now that's also optional. You could add the dry chopped onion or minced onion that you can get at the store. But this time I'm going to add some fresh onion because I love eating white onion in my food. Now if you don't want, you know, that's the key thing whenever you make anything with onion. If you're making your meat, like you're just frying it or whatever, that's the best time to add your onion because it helps flavor the meat and kind of deflavors the onion, but you still have the taste of the onion. I can't really explain it, it's kind of hard, but I really like doing that because, like, whenever we make homemade pizzas, whenever I'm browning my burger, I will go ahead and put the onions in so that way they're extra soft. And I try to chop them up kind of fine because it's just, you know, an extra vegetable I can get my kids to eat and they don't really know it. So I'm going to get my onion chopped. I'm going to let the water get to a boil so I can add my pasta. So I will be back. Alright. So I have about 1/4 cup of onion, fresh white onion, yum. Yum, yum. Okay. One thing I forgot that I was going to add is we did diced tomatoes. So just find a small can of diced tomatoes. This is a half a pint. So I like to put that in there also. All right, now I'm going to, I have this on like a medium low heat. I'm gonna cover it up since I've got it all stirred up. Cover this up, let it cook for about 10 minutes, and then I will give it a little taste test to see if I need to put anything else in there. But those are my main ingredients. I usually don't add anything else. This is almost to a boil, so once it gets to a boil, I usually take my salt shaker and I just do 2 circles around my pot of salt, which is about, I don't know, like a half a teaspoon of salt, just to help with the water not Okay, so minor glitch. I had to charge my camera. It kind of died on me, so it's been about 7 minutes. Let's hope the battery lasts just to get this in. My pot of water is boiling, so like I said, I'm going to take 2 swirls, put some salt in there. I have it on high. I'm going to turn it down to a medium high. And then I went and got in this pot perfect spaghetti, whatever. You know, it's 16 ounces. I'm probably not even going to add all of it. I usually do about a half a box. But the reason why I like this pot ready is because I don't have to break it. I can just throw it in because, see, it's just like the size of my hand, which is really, really nice. Some people say that, you know, if you break the pasta, it ruins the pasta. It's pasta. I don't think it's going to get ruined. But that's just my saying. I've done it both ways, and I think it's the same. I'm going to go ahead and make it all, you know, because I got to have lunch tomorrow at school, so we'll just do that. Okay. So, I'm going to set that over there and let that kind of cook. So this has been cooking almost 10 minutes. It's come to a boil. I'm going to pull a little bit out and hopefully not burn myself. See how it tastes. I'm actually going to turn it down because I don't want it to boil anymore. I just want it to simmer. I want all those spices and everything to just kind of blend and cook together. Oh, I forgot. The one thing I forgot to add in all spaghetti is like garlic powder. Now, if you have minced garlic, like fresh minced garlic, that's good. But I just threw some garlic powder in there. I threw 1 tablespoon in there. I can't believe I forgot the garlic powder. Woo! Hello. Alright, so that is really good. Now, do this to your taste. Try it this way. See if you like it. If you do, put it on simmer. Let it go. If you want a little bit spicier, you know, add some cayenne pepper or add some more chili powder. If you need it more garlicky, you know, throw some more garlic in there. But for me, this recipe works for us because I can't handle a whole lot of spice. My husband loves spicy. My kids don't like spicy, so it's kind of a medium. It's got a little bit of spice, but not very much. So I'm literally going to let this cook until the noodles are done, but I put it on a low. I'm going to keep the lid on it and just let it simmer. Once the noodles are done, bam, it is done. So the only other thing that I do, and I'm going to take this and hopefully I don't drop it. I'm going to come over here to my messy counter. I make garlic bread. All I do is I go buy this garlic spread. It's awesome stuff. If you can ever buy this, the Amish store I go to, they sell this at a reduced price. I forget how much it is, like maybe like $1. It's like the best thing ever. I love it. It's just a garlic spread. So what I do is I just take my bread and I just get some butter and just spread it on there just like normal, just like how you do your toast. Get you some spread, and that's it. After you open it, throw it in the refrigerator, keep it till it's good. You know, there's 5 of us, it's 2 pieces of toast each. I'm going to put this in the oven on 350 for about 7 to 10 minutes. I check it after 7 minutes because I don't know about you, but I don't like real hard crusty bread. I want it toasted but not hard as a rock. So after 7 minutes I check it. I might leave it in a few minutes longer. So we're going to get this in the oven, wait till our noodles are done, and I'll bring you back and show you just what this looks like. Alright, so all the food is done. That took about 7 minutes, and I have some wheat toast and some white toast. I just picked one of them up at the store, really wasn't paying attention. But if you want to check your spaghetti, you know, just pop it up to the side, and if it cuts real easy, then it's done when you're cooking it. Now, if it gets real sticky, like mine, I had a little bit of water in there, so I gave it a nice little stir. But if it gets really, really sticky, then add about a tablespoon of oil in there. It'll help keep the noodles from getting all clumped up and hard. So this is a little bit watery, but when you can, it's kind of like what it looks like. It doesn't have all those preservatives that you get at the store, but look at that steam. Ooh. But yes, it turned out great. Cannot wait to eat this. Looks beautiful. You can see all the tomatoes and onions and spices on the hamburger. So this is such a great little meal to make for your family who doesn't love spaghetti. Pasta is like the easiest kid menu to make. So yeah, but I hope that you have all really enjoyed this video. If you do. Okay, so I just was like flipping my camera around until I hit the stop recording button. But yes, I hope that you guys have liked this video. Comment below if you do try this recipe. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. You know, maybe you add something different than what I do. I would love to hear what you add. So yeah, I hope that you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.